I feel like shit.
Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days.
It's just one of
Friday,
those
happy
days.
days. The weekend comes, the cycle runs.
It's just one of those days where you don't wanna wake up. Everything is everybody sucks. You don't really know why, but you wanna justify ripping someone's head off. No human contact, and if you interact, your life is on contract. Your best bet.
Just knock it off, you scum bucket.
It's just one of those days. It's just one of
Monday,
those.
happy days.
It's just one of
Tuesday,
those.
happy days.
It's just one of those
Happy days.
days.
The weekend comes, the cycle runs. Ready to make stays.
It's just one of those days, feeling like a freight train. First one to complain, leaves with the bloodstain. Damn right, I'm a maniac. You better you, cause I'm fucking up your program. And if you're stuck up, you just locked up. Next in line to get fucked up. Your best bet is to stay away, motherfucker. It's just,
I'm losing my cool.
it's all
Monday,
about,
happy days.
it's just one of
Tuesday,
those,
happy days.
it's just one of those
Happy days.
days.
The weekend comes, the cycle runs. Ready to make stays. These days.
My suggestion is to keep your distance. Right now I'm dangerous. Right now I'm dangerous.
Something's happening to the bonds.
My day keeps going this way and this way.
I'm gonna pop you one so you'll stop playing games.
Give me something great. Give me something great. I hope you know I pack a chainsaw. A chainsaw. A motherfucking chainsaw.
What?
So come and get it.
What we got here is a case of mistaken identity.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Mood of the Nation podcast. Tonight's episode number is episode 14, which I just realized that earlier today before I did the stream, which is saying something, I guess. Sorry I was a bit late, just sorting out a couple of audio issues here and there just before I started the stream. There will be just a little bit of a heads up as well. It looks like my laptop is needing to do like an update, but I have scheduled it to update itself later on tonight, so hopefully it doesn't do anything in particular with the stream from now up until 8 o'clock, so hopefully that won't be the case. I see Rob D saying barbecue is not a barbecue. Although this type of weather, it would be nice to have a barbecue, but that's beside the point. But anyway, sorry, as I was saying, like if it does happen, then of course my apologies for that, but it looks like the stream will be fine up until 8 o'clock, so we'll just start off from there. So let me have a look and see who's in the chat just now. Also, because it's episode 14, which I just said, I've just realized that earlier on today before the stream started, maybe for the chat, can we have a 14 in the chat just now from everyone? And just because it's episode 14, I just think it's a bit funny how it's the number 14, so on and so forth. So that being said, I do see there's a lot of familiar faces, such as, of course, I do see Barclay Walsh. How are you doing, sir? Thank you for watching the stream. And also, thank you very much for being a mod for the channel. And also, Laura Taylor as well, who's in the chat as well. Let me just see this one here. Yeah. Hello, Laura. Thank you for watching the stream as well. So, I also see another familiar face. There is Natty. Hello, sir. How are you doing? Thank you for watching the stream. Really appreciate that. I also noticed that there was 32 people watching the stream just now. Hopefully, more will be coming along. You never know, but it would be nice to have a lot more. But it's still a really cool number to see 32 people watching. So that's relatively good. And also, I'm not particularly too tired today, as I normally am every Thursday after work. Despite the fact towards the end of today's shift was like roasting hot when the sun came out, because earlier today it wasn't too well. It was cloudy, but it wasn't like too cold or it wasn't too warm either. It was kind of like okay at best type of weather. But when it got to about maybe 12 or 1 o'clock, that's when the sun started to come out and the heat just came flooding in. I'm just like, oh, this is a nightmare. But alas, I'm not particularly tired as I normally am on a Thursday, so that's relatively good. So But enough about me. Let's have a look and see who else is in the chat as well. I do see, of course, Gambit Sandwich. Thank you very much for watching as per usual. Send some communum. Thank you for watching the stream. I do see there's Budgie Burger. Hello, how you doing? Thank you for watching the stream. I also see the Woodlander as usual. Thank you for watching the stream for that. Really appreciate that. Let me see if I do have my. Oh yeah, I got my water bottle. That's fine. Beer Hall Pooch. Thank you for watching the stream. Appreciate you being here. English Sailor. Hello, how you doing? Thank you for watching the stream again. Oh yeah, Rob D. Tidy, of course, he referenced the barbecue joke earlier on. So, Henry Hill, hello, how you doing? Thank you for watching the stream as well. Kara Takas, Kara Takas. Thank you for watching the stream as well. I think you're new here. If you're new here, awesome. Please subscribe to the channel and also hit the like button if you haven't done so already. I would much appreciate that. Let me see who else. Hi one, hello, how you doing? Thank you for watching the stream. What Tyler 1381, hello, how you doing? Thank you for watching the stream as well. Let me see. Killing Angels, even to you too. Thank you for watching the stream as well. Let me see here. Who else is here? Rambling Rattlesnake, howdy, how you doing? Thank you for watching the stream as well. Really appreciate that. Glad I'm off tonight, Chief and Tola. Oh yeah, Ayatollah's live tonight. Yeah, so what I'll do, folks, is as per usual, after the stream ends today, around about maybe 10 to maybe 5 to 8, I'll post a link in the chat, just so after you watch my stream, go head over to Ayatollah's stream after this. So, anyone else got a video unavailable? Is that to do with the stream just now, or? No, all good. No problems for me. Maybe it's you send something, like maybe if you have done so already, like refreshing the page or whatnot. But that's a bit strange. I don't know if maybe that's a sign of YouTube now gonna try and maybe nuke my channel because now I've hit 1,000 subs. But hey ho, you never know. I do see here there's a lot of people typing in the number 14 in the chat, so that's really good because again the number episode. Hightower005, hello, how you doing? Thank you for watching the stream. Let's see, day's going well so far. Let's Ramble Rattlesnake, that's good. And now it works. Always wonder when it's Susan Tube. Well, you never know. Snowman, yep. Let me see. I think that's about it so far. At least everything's all up to date. Ian Marr, hello, how you doing? Thank you for watching the stream. Peter Walker, new here. Hello Peter, thank you for watching the stream. If you're new here, that's awesome for you to be here. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button if you haven't done so already. I would much appreciate that. From Laura Tyler again, just hit 50 viewers already. That's relatively good, just before 10 minutes. That's actually pretty decent. Awesome. Hopefully, again, as I said, more people will come along. Again, you never know, but hey, I'm glad that 50 people watching the stream at the moment. That's still relatively good, so excellent. Good to see Tola using the correct terminology regime. Yeah, I'll definitely post a link via Tola's stream after tonight's stream, so we'll see from there. Right, so where to even begin? So tonight's stream going to be the same as per usual, just going to be talking about certain articles as I normally do. I have said in the past that I was going to talk about the stuff that's happening in South Africa, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that on hold until Sunday's episode. I'm just going to talk about that in episode 15 this coming Sunday. The reason for that being is mainly because that I've heard bits and pieces of of the whole what's going on in South Africa just now. Just only, as I said, bits and pieces here and there, and I just felt like it's not really a good thing for me to talk about something that I don't know too much about, that sort of thing. So after the stream, and of course possibly tomorrow, or even Saturday as well, if I'm not too busy, if I have any free time, I'm still convinced Chief's avatar is Hamza and Shades. It's not. It's definitely not Hamza Yusuf, but I'll definitely confirm that since some. But anyway, sorry, as I was saying, if I'm not too busy, because I'm working tomorrow as from 7 o'clock till 3, I think I might be doing stuff on Saturday. I know I'm going to be doing something on Sunday with PA Scotland, which of course will keep a hush to that, but it's going to be really big. And regarding to that, if I'm not too busy or anything like that, I'll definitely look it up again. Just because even if I were to talk about the South Africa controversy that's going on just now in South Africa, I would rather do it all in chronological order, sort of thing. So it's start from the beginning of what's going on up until the current stuff that's happening just now, or at least up to a certain point. You know, that sort of idea. So I'll definitely check that out during this weekend, and hopefully we can talk about that this coming Sunday with episode 15 of The Mood of the Nation. With that being said, I do have an article to read out. Well, a couple of articles, in fact. One I'm definitely going to be talking about just now that I've noticed this past week. It's from The Sun, and I'm pretty sure after saying The Sun, you all have an idea of what I'm going to be talking about. 1 second here. Laura Tyler, Chief Moody, do you have an Odyssey channel? Yes, I do. Let me just have a quick look and see if I can post that in the chat as well. Again, for those that don't follow me on Odyssey, because I've hit 1,000 subs, which I'm still thankful for you guys to subscribe to my channel, and everyone else who shared my content here and there, especially with the current podcast I'm doing just now. Because of that, I'm very convinced that my time on YouTube is not going to be too long. I know many people from our side, Urba was suspended. I know Laura, she stopped doing YouTube, I think since when was it, April or May or something like that? And even fairly recently, her channel was completely yeeted off of YouTube, so... and of course, we all know that Mark's channel has also been suspended off of YouTube as well. So it's bound to happen that at some point, my channel is not going to be here for long. So if it does happen like this, here's the link for my official Odyssey channel. So I'll even just put it up on the screen as well, because why not? So it's there. So if anything does happen with my YouTube, if it gets suspended or anything like that at all, there's my Odyssey channel right there, so please follow me there as like a backup sort of thing. Because even if my channel gets deleted off of YouTube, I'm not gonna stop on what I'm doing anyway. I'm just gonna strictly make more content on Odyssey anyway. Speaking of Odyssey, I need to upload these Mood of the Nation episodes onto my Odyssey channel. And then, of course, even, again, as I said, if something happens to my YouTube channel, I'll probably just start live streaming on Odyssey after that. So there you go. Yeah. So, there is my Odyssey, for those who haven't subscribed to it already. But there you go. It's all there. Let me see. The situation in South Africa puts our plight into perspective. There's always folk worse off. Yeah, that's definitely true. And I'll definitely see if I can cover that for Sunday's episode. The sooner we disappear from here, the better. Oh, Shinobi. Good evening, people. 14, Baldy Old Fart. Hello, how you doing? Thank you for watching the stream. Stopped buying papers long ago, but I have a look at the socialist worker. I mean, the metro going to work. That's fair enough. Let me see. Yeah, the metro, that's a awful newspaper. Absolute god awful. Let me see. Woodlander. Spent a few hours talking to my neighbour who's South African and has family in the area. It's not good, folks. I've definitely seen footage. In fact, I think even Mark talked about it. I don't think it was this week. I think it was last week's patriotic weekly review. And they had like footage of it was like a massive protest or riot or in like some type of like shopping area, and it was the amount of people in that crowd was just unbelievable. Seeing that, so it's definitely, from what I'm hearing of South Africa, it's definitely not doing too good regarding to that. But like I said, I'll definitely cover that and of course look into it more myself for Sunday's episode. So hopefully it's not going to be a black pill episode, but from what I'm hearing about South Africa, it's even Woodlander said it's not doing too good. Definitely not. So let me have a look and see it. Just let me have a check my Odyssey channel just real quick. Let me see. Oh, Ralph Torres live. That's pretty good. We'll just have a quick look, and then once I have a quick look, then we'll just get right into the first article. 61 followers on Odyssey. That's really good. Perfect. Right, let me see. Jacqueline Watt, hello, how you doing? Thank you for watching the stream. They are not socialists nor workers, quote unquote. PWR was seriously good last night. I live for ideas. There are not nearly enough streams on ideology for spurs like me. I think I've watched a wee bit of it last night. Because again, it was a case of after my work, I'm just really, really tired. I just want to chill and relax, and maybe not focus too much on politics or anything like that at all. But if I'm not too tired or anything like that, then that's when, of course, I'll focus more on this type of stuff. Ramblin' Rattlesnake, have you watched the channel I recommended yet? That would, I know the channel you're on about, and unfortunately not. I'm sorry. I know I keep saying in the previous episodes that I was going to check it out, but like I said, I am subscribed to the channel. I'll definitely see if I can check out a video of that channel and see from there. And if I manage to get that viewed, I'll let you know for Sunday's episode, Rambling Rattlesnake. So my apologies again. It's just a case of like it just goes. What's the term people normally use? It's above their head or something along those lines, that kind of a thing. But getting the email schedule from PA was good. Yes, I think I also received that as well when that was first shown. I think it was maybe last week or the week before, but yeah. Oh yeah, like the streaming schedule. I mean, yeah, it's a really good email. It definitely gives people an insight of who's going to be live for this week. Of course, being myself, Mark Colette's PWR. Of course, Jody K would be streaming every Tuesday. Ayatollah as well, and now even recently with Monday's streaming day. Of course, we have Laura and Sam streaming this past Monday, which was actually a pretty decent episode, I must say. Even though I watched it pretty late, and also another familiar face, Aunt Sally, hello, how you doing? Thank you for watching the stream. I think I started watching the Laura and Sam's stream on Monday. I think it was around about towards the end of it. It was just mainly because when I came back from work, and I was planning on watching it when it started, but the problem was I ended up falling asleep because I was just so exhausted that day. And then I woke up and I checked the time and I'm just like, oh, I'm going to miss a stream. So then I put my phone on and sure enough, Laura and Sam were streaming on D-Live, as I would normally watch that stream or any other stream for that matter, whether it's PA Book Club or PA Film Club, so on and so forth. Because Odyssey, it's a bit weird when it comes to streaming. It does work, but sometimes it kind of buffers and then it kind of plays a totally different video, which is a bit odd. But again, that's only like a minor thing. Then hopefully Odyssey might get something sorted out with that at some point. But anyway, But yeah, you're right, Shinobi. The streaming schedule is a great way of showing people, hey, here's PA's streaming schedule. Here's who's going to be live throughout this week, and it's a great way for people to know which content to watch, and of course, what time do these shows normally start at, that sort of idea, which is really good, of course. Anyway, sorry, we're almost 20 minutes into the stream, so let me just see if I can find the link. We'll talk about the recent summer camp PA article by the Sun newspaper. And apparently from what I've heard about this article, it's similar to the one we talked about this past Sunday's episode. But apparently this one is meant to be a lot more more slanderous, or like more of a smear piece compared to the one we looked into this past Sunday. So let me just see if I can... Oh, and also Spybot. Hello, how you doing? Thank you for watching the stream. Let me just go ahead and share the screen, and then we'll delve right into the article itself. Right, let's have a look here. Get to the perfect or a better perspective. There we go. Here we go. Perfect. The Sun newspaper. We will not be replaced. And of course, the headline here reads: "Racist camp neo-Nazi group whose members abused England players held up racist banners at summer camp at Holiday Park." And this article is by Alice Fuller. This was published on the 19th of July 2021 at 12:23 p.m. Of course, it does say it was updated on around about 3:45. Minor detail, I know, but I just thought I would read that kind of thing. So, Here we go, another piece of an article from the Sun that's trying to be like a smear piece against a patriotic alternative. Especially, even the headline itself says, "Oh, these members were abusing the black English players during the Euro final," which I've never seen anything like that at all, whether it's on Twitter or if it's on Gab or Telegram or anything like that at all. I've personally never seen anything like that at all. I think the only thing I did see was where everyone was kind of laughing at were kind of laughing at the whole the finale of the game in terms of like with the mainstream media, with the establishment, they've been pushing the diversity quotas, like beating you over the head with that. Oh, we're gonna win the cup. It's all because of diversity and all this and that. When we all know what happened with the Euros final. Apparently, diversity does not work, and it completely backfired on the leftists, of course. And that was it. Never seen any racial abuse towards the players or anything like that at all. That's completely made up. And of course, conveniently enough, it's all been printed in this article to try and make PA look bad in this case. But anyway, let me just get into the article itself and then we can discuss further from there. It reads here, a neo-Nazi group whose members allegedly abused England footballers held up racist banners at the Holiday Park summer camp just hours earlier. Sign emblazoned with the words... There's a loud car, sorry. Yeah, my windows are open because of how hot it is, so if you hear cars passing by, that'll be why. My apologies for that. I don't want to close the windows because of how hot it is. You know, can you blame me because of this weather? So, sorry, anyway, let me just get back onto here. Signs emblazoned with the words, "We will not be replaced," were proudly displayed by members of the Patriotic Alternative before some posted vile abuse aimed at three Lions football stars on social media. Again, like I said, I personally have never seen any abusive tweets or messages or anything like that at all. Nothing like that whatsoever. You know, I've already explained the whole about my perspective on that anyway. So again, this is just another case of trying to smear PA as this vile racist group, which we are not. Neo-Nazi group Patriotic Alternative hold banners at an organised summer camp. Some members fired racist abuse at England footballers just hours later. Other placards read White Lives Matter, White British Minority by 2066, and Stop White Genocide at the hate-fueled event in the Peak District last weekend. See, there we go again with this whole, oh, this is such a hate-fueled event. These people are such bigots. I mean, the whole point of this entire summer camp, and as I mentioned before, I really wished I would have went along to this camp. I know it would have been like huge fun to go to, but the whole point of the camp, from what I can tell, is basically all the region groups, everyone from PA getting together and enjoying each other's company, doing a lot of hiking, and of course doing this entire thing, this whole get together for a greater cause, especially for the 9th of August. And I'm pretty sure you guys know this already, but there's going to be many things planned for the Indigenous Peoples Day for the 9th of August. So please do participate in that if you can. So. But yeah, all the placards that we've seen throughout all across the images, we know this already. We do stand proudly posting stuff like this because all the stuff that's read on these placards are absolutely true, especially with the White British Minority by 2066. Now, I know that it's a prediction, technically speaking, but the way things are going when it comes to the immigration crisis going on just now, if the way things are happening, if they continue the way they are, then I'm pretty certain that the white British will be a minority by 2066. Hell, maybe even before then, from what I've been told from some people, maybe 2056 or even before then, we don't know. So it is important that we do stand proud and we do talk about this type of stuff, because ultimately speaking, what we're talking about here is the truth and nothing but the truth. You know, that's it. And of course, the mainstream media, like the Sun here, for instance, really don't like that and will do everything they can to smear us, trying to make us look bad as humanly possible. But anyway, let me just get back onto here real quick. Parents even took their children to the 150 strong get-together where they had a water... See, there we go again with the water bombs fight. Again, is it just me, or am I the only person? The only person who never heard of the term water bomb fight? But from growing up with that stuff, I've always heard people calling it a water balloon fight. Never once have I ever heard someone call it a water bomb fight. So, once again, it's a very interesting way of saying water bomb rather than water balloon. I guess it's trying to make it sound more menacing, or whatever the case may be. And played football and hide and seek. Oh no! What horrible monsters these people are. They get together. They have a campfire and enjoy each other's company. Play football and hide and seek. They bring their children along and play water balloon fights. Oh, such the audacity of these people from Patriotic Alternative. I'm convinced these people need to be cancelled. We need to be cancelled. Such horrible bigotry from doing stuff like play hide and seek, or football, or even water balloon fights. Because I'm sure that they're very symbolic of bigotry. Somehow, it's so ridiculous. But anyway, in fact, let me just take a quick sip of my water bottle here. One sec. That's better. Anyway, so the article continues on the read. Oh, I think it's the Mirror. We covered that. Is it? Let me just click on this real quick. The Sunday Mirror. Yes, I think it's the same. That was the same article I covered on Sunday. Right, that's fine. Perfect. I was thinking, what was that article I covered on Sunday? It was, of course, Sunday Mirror, so that's fine. Anyway, later that evening, after England lost to Italy in the Euro 2020 final, some PA supporters broadcast racist abuse towards several players on heavily encrypted messaging app Telegram. The Mirror reports, and we covered that Sunday's episode 13. They were among hundreds to attack 3 of the team's black players, some of whom sent monkey emojis. Again, I've never seen that from PA or from any PA member or anything like that at all. So again, this is just another case of just trying to smear PA. I know it sounds like I'm repeating myself here, but it's true. It's true though. It's definitely them just trying everything they can to make PA look like the worst group imaginable. Like they need to be stopped at all costs. That sort of idea. So. They were among hundreds to attack 3 of the team's black players. Oh, sorry, I've already read that part. Sorry, my bad. The PA members directed their hate speech at Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho, and Saka, whose penalties were either missed were either missed or saved on July. Is that supposed to be or? Jesus. So, yeah, were either missed or saved on July 11th. Let's see. Do they even proofread this stuff before they publish this? When was this? Yeah, published. Yeah, and of course it was updated. So they missed that. So that's a great form of journalism, I guess. So, not to claim that I'm the master of writing it or anything like that, but I can guarantee that I would come up with a better article than this. So, but that's just me. So. Far-right watchdog, here we go, Hope Not Hates, PA preaches an ideology that leads to violence, blah blah blah, but PA's deputy leader Laura Taylor claimed the group is a family-focused organisation, which of course it is, that gives young nationalists a positive direction in life, which it definitely does. So of course, it's kind of like the same sentences that we've been hearing over and over again, especially with the Sunday Mirror article we covered on Sunday. I wonder if there's anything maybe different that's been written here, because it definitely comes off as pretty much the exact same article. But researcher Joe Millhill said Patriotic Alternative preaches this gospel that white people are under attack and being replaced. I've already covered that part on Sunday, so of course no need to go any further with that. Some people listen to that message and of course we've seen that. Others hear it and say we need to get active. Yeah, I wonder if there's anything new here. Laura, an open critic of the Black Lives Matter movement who opposes taking the knee, also insisted there is no such thing as hate speech, but posted diversity quite literally lost them the cup after England's defeat. So how is that hate speech whatsoever? I mean, it's just ridiculous that. Other members of the group posted racist slurs online after the match, including, it's taking stuff from the Sunday Mirror article and just copy and paste it into the Sun newspaper article. In fact, even here it's got stuff about Mark Collett. PA's leader, Mark Collett, age 40, is a Holocaust denier and former chairman of the British National Party who has said he admired Adolf Hitler. Yeah, just like with the Sunday Mirror article, just try and just squeeze that in. Like, yeah, like let's show you just how much of a monster Mark Collett really is. Like, oh, how dare he, make these points? Just again, but major shock here that they've never posted the image of Mark and also his former partner, the infamous. Of course, everyone knows the photograph I'm talking about. The swastika tattoo photograph. Go away! I don't know what that's about. Anyway, let's have a look here. His summer camps are an opportunity to groom his young. Wait a minute, this is right. This is interesting here. Our opportunity to groom his young followers and give people who are racist online somewhere in the real world where they can spout their bile, according to the investigative group Red Flare. Grooming young followers, right? I do not know if this was covered in the Sunday Mirror article, but this would be really interesting. Let's have a look here. Grooming young followers. Following the foul abuse towards English players, another sports star became the latest victim. Lewis Hamilton was sent horrendous comments after his controversial victory at the British Grand Prix on Sunday. The 36-year-old was hit with a 10-second penalty after he collided with Formula 1 title rival Max Verstappen, I think that's how you pronounce it. On the first lap, it sent him crashing into the wall at 180 miles per hour. Medics sent the Dutchman, 23, to hospital as a precaution after he had gingerly exited the mangled car. Red Bull boss Christian Horner angrily cascaded the Mercedes driver, who recovered from the setback to win the race after a late overtake of Charles Leclerc. I think that's how you pronounce it, my bad. And Verstappen was left seething after watching Hamilton's celebration in front of the 140,000 fans from hospital. It has now emerged that after his victory, the legendary driver received messages on Instagram that included monkey emojis. Look, from this part here, this is like my first time hearing about what happened during the Grand Prix with Lewis Hamilton. Now, let me just click on this and actually redirect to another article. Yeah, of course. From what I'm hearing from that part of the sentencing, from this paragraph here, sorry, I should say, about Lewis Hamilton, it sounds like Lewis Hamilton was a massive douchebag, what he did here. And of course, even the Red Bull boss, as it says, was furious at Lewis Hamilton for that, from what I read through the article. A joint statement from Formula 1, the FIA, and the Mercedes AMG Petronas F1 team said, I think it's Petronas, anyway, sorry. During and after yesterday's British Grand Prix, Lewis Hamilton was subjected to multiple instances of racist abuse on social media following an in-race collision. Formula 1, condemns behaviour in the strongest possible terms. These people have no place in our sport, and we urge that those responsible should be held accountable for their actions. Formula 1 and the drivers and the teams are working to build a more diverse and inclusive sport, and such unacceptable instances of online abuse must be highlighted and eliminated. Wait a minute, right, so this entire article is meant to be about Patriotic Alternative and of course the summer camp event, but then it just kind of slowly changes into Lewis Hamilton and the Grand Prix and what happened with that recent event. What does that have to do with PA or the summer camp event or anything like that at all? I guess maybe because it's their way of trying to make it as well. This is supposed to be. Yeah, I mean, we're talking about the Formula 1 for this section of the article, especially with Lewis Hamilton, despite the fact it has nothing to do with PA whatsoever. But we'll just slide that in as a way of trying to make it look as if like PA had a hand in that, with the whole racist abuse. Which again, I've never seen anything like that. I'm not saying this because I'm a supporter of PA or I'm trying to defend PA or anything like that at all. I genuinely am saying as I've never seen anything from PA members or supporters or anyone like that making these types of comments left, right, and centre on any social media group, whether it's the English football team members or even Lewis Hamilton for that matter. I've never seen any racial abuse comments or anything like that at all. So again, this is just completely a smear piece right here. And I'm seeing here there's a video about that as well. Let's just have a gander at this video again, just to see what it's really about. And let me just adjust the microphone here, and then we'll just play the video and then move on to something else. So 3, 2, 1.
Saved by Donnarumma. Italy are one kick away from European glory. Real heartache for England's young Lions. 3 stepped up, Rashford, every one of them.
And that's pretty much it. Again, from that video, what does that have to do with PA or Mark Collette or Laura Taylor or anything like that at all? I don't entirely, I don't know for sure. But from what I can tell from that article, it's probably just a way of trying to make PA look as bad, if not worse than, you know, it's... let's see here. Chief, when you stick that on repeat, mate. Black lads miss. Oh dear. Lewis Hamilton isn't even black, he's Kalergi. But yeah, it's and of course the monkey emojis. Roy Herbert, hello, thank you for watching the stream. Beerhole Pooch. Formula 1 is almost as boring as tennis. Yeah, I never really watch Formula 1 myself, to be quite honest with you. I mean, so half of this article isn't even about PA law. I know it's really bizarre, isn't it? It went from PA, but then it just kind of shifted into a completely different news story, as if it was trying to link it into the same exact news story, but it does not jive well for that matter. But again, I guess that's meant to be modern day journalism, so I mean, there you go. So Roscoe, hello, how you doing? Thank you for watching the stream. Even last late comer, never knew this use was on. That's totally fine, but you're here now anyway, so that's really good. Diversity is our greatest strength. Yeah, winky face. Yeah, it's definitely our greatest strength, of course. Definitely. Serena, hello, how you doing? Thank you for watching the stream. Lol, diversity tears. Ah, dear. Oh, and repeat, yeah, with the penalty misses. Yeah, I mean, it's still funny to watch, even now at this point. So, let me see. They finally mentioned the grooming. I guess because, yeah, when it comes to that article, I guess because it's a way of trying to make PA look as bad as humanly possible. So, again, it just comes off as a major smear piece. I've never seen any types of grooming or anyone like that at all. So, you know, what could be said at this point, really? Oh, I did read that message already. That's fine. Oh no, not criticizing BLM. Let me see. Two-thirds of the England team aren't even English or British for that matter. It's pretty much, yeah, I agree, Ragnar 71. It's basically just like an African team at this point. And it's sad, really. It really is sad at this point. Please remember to archive these pieces when you see them and use that link created to the article. Don't send any readers their way. Archive dot is thumbs up. Right. Well, that's totally fair, beer hole pooch. That is a fair point to make. Oh yeah, I just even realized, sorry, Scott's Armor, thank you for watching the stream as well. I really appreciate that. Oh, I've just realized that she's changed the article. I emailed her and asked her to change it. Oh, I see. Yeah, because I think for me, that was like the first time I've read that Sun article, so I don't know whether or not if the original article by Alice was meant to be even worse, but if I hear Laura's comment here, this is what it said before. They were among hundreds of racist morons who began attacking 3 of the team's black players with monkey emojis and vile abuse. Ah, I see. So, yeah, so I would imagine, yeah, why you would ask her to change that, because yeah, from that sentence, and it definitely does sound like as if like the PA members were at the Wembley Stadium and they were in person attacking the players and throwing monkey emojis, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But all right, but yeah, I could definitely see that the article was changed because you asked her to do that, really. So Snow grenades from Killing Angels. I love that they included that part about the kids. It makes the rest sound so ridiculous. Yeah, I know, right? It's it's really ridiculous that. No Super Soakers back then, just empty containers. How times have changed, I would say, with that. Or just a water fight when I was a nipper. Yeah, well, barrel pooch. Water fight. Yeah, I remember some kids would also call it a water fight. Yeah, I just think it's really interesting that they would call it a water bomb fight. But you know, well, I've already talked about that aspect in Sunday's episode. So, yeah, even Peter Walker even said free publicity. Yeah, that's absolutely true. It's pretty much free publicity at this point, really. So, priceless publicity. Stand by for White Lives Matter on 9th of August. Definitely, yeah. Let's definitely make it our day for the 9th of August, for the Indigenous Peoples Day for the 9th of August, yeah. Definitely, folks, get involved about that. Please definitely do so. It's definitely a worthy cause for everyone to do that, so. How is that banner racist? So, yeah, I mean, it's the same song and dance we've been hearing all over again with Lander. It's this whole, oh, they have signs like White Lives Matter and, you know, we will not be replaced, which... we've already mentioned this over and over again, but it does bear repeating. What is racist about, you know, about saying, oh, well, white lives do matter, and of course, we will not be replaced. What exactly is wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. Definitely not. But let me just have a look and see what else is said. I'm cuddling an ice water ball. Yeah, it must be like that hot at the moment. So, nationalism has nothing to do with hate and everything to do with love of our tribe. Yeah, exactly. That's basically nationalism in a nutshell. Speaking of nationalism, we will definitely cover something later on that I've also noticed with Telegram groups earlier today, just before doing the stream as well, of course. They're afraid, you know, they definitely do sound afraid after reading the article, because we're getting, which is kind of funny because I've also talked about this on Sunday's episode, where it's like, they make this point about, oh, PA is crumbling around, but they're also growing at the same time since 2019, so it's like, well, which is it? Are we crumbling or are we growing? But I would definitely agree the idea that PA is definitely growing every day, and I think the more we grow, the more we become a bigger name, then yeah, they will definitely be a lot more afraid than what they are just now. So yeah, they're definitely bricking it at the moment with these articles. Holidays of hate, vacations of vile. Yeah, just it's just so ridiculous. The way they portray it is, I would imagine the people writing these articles, you can just imagine, they know for a fact that what they're writing is just complete BS. They know for a fact that they know for a fact that there's people that will not take the article seriously, but they're insisting that oh no, everything we're writing about PA is absolutely factual. Like this is a horrible, vile group, and it's like it's not. Neo-Nazi group with non-white members. Are these people for real? Dear, yeah, it's just it is something else with these news companies. Sneering, petulant hit piece. Yep, it's the same type of hit pieces here and there. They have absolutely no evidence for the assertion PA abused the black footballer. Oh, yeah, like I said, there's no evidence whatsoever. Like I said, I've never seen any types of abuse online on any platform for that matter. So this entire idea of PA and their members, you know, they would just throw out all kinds of abuse towards these players. Never seen that. Never have seen that whatsoever. So it's interesting, but again, it's just another attempt to try and make it look bad, of course. So make PA look bad. So Lionheart, hello, how you doing? Thank you for watching the stream. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel and also hit the like button if you haven't done so already. I would greatly appreciate that. Let me see. Aye. Hello, how you doing? Thank you for watching the stream. A pro-multiculturalism advert that backfired in our favor. I mean, when the whole Euro 2020 stuff was going on, I remember because I would watch the Scotland v England game. I watched the Scotland v, was it Croatia, I think it was, and then I watched England v Italy with the final. And some of the advertisements were just completely cringy as hell. Honestly, it's just really sad to see just how much we've fallen with this whole diversity stuff. It's just absolutely pathetic. You know, I'm seeing with these advertisements, I'm seeing all of these like Muslim women wearing like hijabs, of course, you know, and being referees, and I'm like, you would never see that in any third world country for that matter. You would never ever see that. So it's cringy to say the least. It's absolutely cringy to see all these advertisements. And of course, you have all these non-whites. You have like some white people, but they're mostly women, or they're mostly like of course non-white men, or white straight, or they're maybe gay, or all of that. It's again, it's just trying to have diversity quotas and just beating you over the head with it. From Natty, journalists are the lowest of the low. Oh, they are, yeah. Everything from what I've seen, what happened with Count Dankula, with Millennial Woes, of course with PA, with Mark and Laura, they are absolute scum. I've never had, of course, not that a journalist would know who I am, because I'm pretty much a nobody when it comes to content creation. Sorry, but I would imagine that these journalists have no any code of honor whatsoever. These people will do anything they can to make you look bad, and of course try and make a profit out of it. Because see, that's another thing, right? Regardless of what you think of Count Dankula or Millennial Woes or anyone like that who've had articles written about them in the most slanderous ways possible, all these journalists who make all these types of articles, they're just doing it just for one thing, and that's profit. You know, they don't really give a damn about whose lives they ruin or possibly kill, for that matter. All they care about is the profit margin. Wait a minute, people died? For who cares? We made money, bitch. You know, that sort of idea. It is absolutely disgusting with these journalists. And what's even more funny, this is also something I've been kind of thinking about for a bit, actually. Just let me take a quick sip of my water bottle again. Hold on one sec. With all these articles that keep popping up, talked about this stuff about, you know, racism that's going on just now, and it's like they never ever talk about any of like white victims that have been happening for like recently. I know I've talked about this in previous episodes on Mood of the Nation with the lassie from Austria by the name of Leonie. Of course, I don't want to delve into that even again, because that was just horrible what happened to her. And you see all of these leftist retards just come out of the woodworks, just trying to defend the perpetrators for what they've done. These are like from Afghanistan or one of those Middle Eastern countries that did this to Leonie. Just the fact that people are like that do exist in this world is absolutely disgusting, in my opinion. And the fact that the people don't even care about their own people within their own homeland, but rather care about some foreigner who A, doesn't really want to integrate into our society, and B, they live in a completely different culture that's completely backwards to ours. And yet all of our own native people, some of our native people would rather care about these foreigners rather than their own people that are suffering and dying on a daily basis. Where are the priorities at? You know, it's something I've been thinking about for a while, and it's absolutely frustrating to see that there are people within Britain, or even in America for that matter, or any European nation for that matter, like that do exist. That who are just the definition of the word traitor. They would rather sell their own people just for a bit of diversity and not to be called a racist. Oh, I'm progressive, don't call me racist. Oh, I'm not racist. Oh, you know, that sort of gay idea. We used to have water pistols. They were actually rubbish, but imagine if someone had given them to nationalist kids. Yeah. They were trying to make a news story out of that. Like, oh, this encourages children to become nationalists and trying to shoot like not to shoot black people or something along those lines. It would be something as ridiculous as that. Chief Moody, is racist to want a homeland of your own where your children can grow up amongst their own people. Yeah, it's a sad. I really don't want that to be the case, but it's a sad reality at this point. It's now considered a racist idea to want your home country to be a majority of your own people. And you never ever see that with non-white countries. We're definitely seeing that with mostly white countries, of course, all across Europe and in America. But you'll never ever see anything like that in non-white countries like India, Japan, Saudi Arabia, or anything like that at all. Which, again, something that really makes you think, doesn't it? It's almost like it's part of a bigger agenda. But I don't want to come off as like some kind of conspiracy theorist, but you know what I mean. So, but BLM saying no justice, no peace isn't an incitement to violence, right? Yeah, it's just ridiculous. And honestly, sorry, Mr. Warner, this whole idea of journalists would. We remember what happened with the BLM riots, and they definitely are riots. Like the fact that they're trying to, with a straight face, I may add, by the way, of just trying to, look past the idea that these are not riots, but they're peaceful protests. But then, of course, someone posts a monkey emoji to some, I don't know, 18, 19 or 20-year-old football player who probably makes like a shitload of money on a weekly basis. Oh no, we have to protect these people. These people, they've been through a lot. It's like, shut up. It's beyond a joke at this point. Beyond a joke at this point. Let me see. Dirty smear merchants. Sounds like a particular person who I would occasionally make fun of. I wonder who that is. Apparently he uses a lot of dopamine, but that's beside the point. The Sun is the biggest selling paper, and millions believe this BS. Yeah, it's a sad fact, but it's the truth. So, 51 likes and 80 in the chat. Smash that like button, folks. Well, there's 66 people currently watching, but yeah, I mean, definitely hit the like button or smash the like button if you can, folks. We definitely would greatly appreciate that. Remember, their use of the word abuse is not the same as ours. Criticism is abuse to them. I know. Yeah, we live in a time where these kinds of people, these leftists, and the useful idiots, if you will completely change a term or completely change the terminology of a certain word just to suit their own agenda. So their whole version of abuse, quote unquote, is not abuse whatsoever. So, Gamma Sandwich, the rainbow remote control car delivering the match ball was. I did see that, Gamma, and when I saw that, I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me! Like this is what's football come down to. And even like the minor things, when I was watching those 3 games, I noticed that with the football pitch, they have the sides that has like some kind of like highlighted advertisements for certain companies, like car advertisements or home DIY. That's basically advertising for something, or here's something from Just Eat, that sort of thing. I keep noticing as well, they have all these diversity stuff and the whole, smash racism, we will stand against racism and all this and that. It's just, is this what football has become at this point? I mean, especially with the England team, as we talked about earlier on, it's really no longer an English team. It's basically a third world country team or an African team. And it's really sad, but it's the cold hard reality of it all. English weather, bugger, I've missed a lot. Good evening all. No worries, English weather. You're pretty much in the hour mark anyway, so that's really good. But you made it into the stream, but that's good to see. So no worries. Dark skinned, oi, hello, Brett Bonds, hello, how you doing? Thank you for watching the stream. Jojo Gizmo, they went for Jodie too, a focusing yoga teacher. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, and also Jodie talked about that as well in her streams. Yeah, it's going to come to the point. Well, now even with those 2 articles, even when mentioned Ayatollah and Charlie Big Potatoes, So they are coming for everybody, trying to make everyone from PA look bad as humanly possible. Even someone like fucking Jodie, you know, who's like probably the most like sweetest woman you'll ever speak to. I mean, I've not personally spoken to her myself. Maybe like, you know, in passing here and there, but from what I've seen with her streams, she's like the whenever you think of like a how the media would want to portray PA members as like these horrible racist, you know, group of thugs, if you will. Jodie is the polar opposite of that. She, and of course from what I hear from other people, she's a complete sweetheart. She's anything but what the media was trying to portray her in those articles. But they still went after Jodie, so it's a case of if they went after Jodie, they'll go after anybody at this point. I mean, they even went after Laura, but I mean, it's probably because she's like maybe more like the deputy leader as for PA. But again, it's just they're going to come after everyone at some point with these articles. These articles are only just going to get more slanderous from here at this point. So if you hear another one going to come out at some point, you know, be prepared, I guess. Or you could even look at it more as like free publicity, and we can have a massive laugh at these articles of just how ridiculous they are. So, English Sailor, I used to have some respect for Douglas Murray as an independent reporter, but now he has a regular column in The Sun. Oh dear. Is that the same Douglas Murray I'm thinking of? Hold on one second here. Douglas Murray, hold on one second here. Oh, that Douglas Murray, yeah, I know who you're on about. But he works for The Sun. Shut up, kids. Sorry, yeah. But now he a regular column in The Sun. And I thought he was meant to be like a independent, like, you know, thought, like not thought provider. So that's not the right. Like, basically, he speaks for his own terms. You know, that sort of. Like, he would never bow down. Well, not bow down, but he would never work for any type of company for anything like that. Well, I guess you have to do something to make a bit of shekels for here and there, but you know, that's beside the point. So, let me see here. Linda Hunter, hello, how you doing? Thank you for watching the stream. Let me see here. OM. The more people stand up for what is right, the less they would not be able to contain it. Yeah, it's a good point, OM. Definitely a good point. English Rose, suicidal altruism. Yeah, I mean, reboot needed. I remember Beckham getting. Oh yeah, I think someone also mentioned this in the previous episode. But sorry, I'll just read your comment. I remember Beckham getting sent off for kicking that Argentinian. The fans met him at an airport shouting, I hope your kids get cancer." Now that's abuse, but it's okay. But it's okay. He was white. I think I was maybe way too young to remember something like that. But yeah, even just looking back on that, as people telling me about what happened to Beckham, I'm sure there were people that were covering that story, but it wouldn't be as like major as what we would see now. I mean, just look what happened with the three English players post the year 2020. I mean, I've talked about this in the previous episode or two. They have murals for these three these three players as like a way of. Oh, I mean, yeah, they never won the Euro Cup, but they're still looked at as heroes for the English football team. But they're acting like as if like they've died, you know, as if like they're other victims of abuse, or like they're going to be the next like Saint George Floyd or something like that. It was ridiculous. And then of course he had Black Lives Matter come out that were in supporting of them, you know, chanting, you know, Black Lives Matter and all of that. And it's like, don't you go out when a black person dies, or now you're just going to be doing it when three jogger players missed or had a penalty saved? I mean, okay, I guess. Oh my god, so it's just absolutely ridiculous regarding to that. So honestly, at this point, they need to explain to us what do we get as reward for not being racist. To win either way, so F them. Yeah. But again, it's just only going to continue on from there with that. We're going to be called, mainly if you're a white person, you're going to be called a racist, regardless. So they'll just keep hammering down to that. I say there'd be no reward, mainly because because we're white, so there's no reward with that. They'll just keep making us look white, making white people look bad as humanly possible all the time. Macron was severely booed this week. People are getting fed up. I have been noticing stuff with France. France are not happy with these, not lockdown measures, but everything to do with COVID-19. And the French people are not happy with what's going on at the moment. So at least the French are speaking out against this. So that's really good to see. Muck Tuck, evening to you too. Thank you for watching the stream. From Laura, did anyone see that BLM disavowed Yorkshire tea this week? I did not see that. That's really funny. Considering what happened to Laura, I know Laura talked about this in the past, but I'll also mention this for the stream. Again, just for a bit of context for those that don't know. But Laura, correct me if I'm wrong in saying this, but didn't she make I think it was, from what I remember, Yorkshire tea. No, sorry, it was started with Laura. You made a tweet about Yorkshire tea that never made a tweet or made any point about supporting BLM or anything like that at all. And then they replied saying, like, oh, we're not going to support, racism and all kinds of cuckold type of, like things that all these companies would end up saying anyway. And of course, they completely backed into a corner and tried to support BLM. So I don't know if I'm right in saying that, Laura. Maybe I might have missed out something here or there, but I think that was the gist of what happened with that. So the fact that BLM have completely disavowed Yorkshire tea, which I think I have an idea of why that would be, because of Yorkshire tea are the way how they make their tea is through like a slave labor or something like that, like genuine slave labor, if I'm not mistaken. So it's kind of funny to see that happening with Yorkshire tea, how it completely backfired on them. Speaking of tea, I've never bought Laura Towler's, Grandma Towler's tea, but once I get paid with my wages next week on Friday, I'm going to finally order my own packet of, or maybe like a bag's worth of Grandma Towler's tea, because I've been meaning to do that at some point. So, but I'll definitely see if I can order a packet or two once I get paid again. So, let me see. 1 second. Guy Fox, hello, how you doing? Thank you for watching the stream. Let me see here. I also see Amanda Lee in the chat as well. Thank you for watching the stream as well. Don't believe because it's a small channel, it's not being monitored. Also, it's not being monitored, mate. Trust me, they're watching all the time. I can imagine they may be watching everybody, so that's totally fine. So if it is being watched by the feds, hi feds. So just be friendly there. So why not? Let me have a look and see what else is said here. Oh yeah, they were complaining about Yorkshire tea's linked to slavery. Well, that's really funny. Yeah, get wrecked, Yorkshire tea, get wrecked. Let me see. Yeah, Wokeshire tea. Lol. The son is gonna be really shocked when he find out who Tolo's girlfriend is. Oh dear. They went after Jodie because she oozes wholesomeness and goodness. Yeah, I think that's what I was trying to say earlier on, like the type of person Jodie is. Again, from what I've seen of her with her streams and whatnot. So I wouldn't totally dismiss Douglas Murray. He's a stepping stone. Yeah, I can see that, but I don't know, because I used to be a supporter of Douglas Murray, but there was something about him something about him that just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I couldn't really tell what it was, but I can see where you're coming from, Guy Fawkes. I could definitely see where you're coming from with that. Let me see, what else is said. Just get more base. They will call you racist anyway. Yeah, that's true, so that's definitely true. Which I'll definitely want to mention this real quick. It's something that's kind of bothering me when it comes to, again, just a slight rant about Civ Nats a little bit. But I always find it really funny how these are people that claiming, oh no, we're not racist, blah blah blah, but they always get called a Nazi anyway. It's like, look, why do you give a damn what they call you anyway? They're going to call you that regardless because you don't fall in line with their ideology, and their ideology being laughed at. I've been meaning to say so. Hold on a sec. Leeds Live is surprisingly paused for a local newspaper. That's fair enough. Charlie B. Potatoes is also mocking Chris for going through an emotional time when he split up from his fiancée. No comment there. So, let me see what else is said. I like this hashtag. Hashtag stop bullying Jody. That is a good hashtag. Totally agree with that. Tea, coffee, all good. Let's see. We need to get Grandma Tyler's tea in somewhere like Horace or Selfridges at Fenwick's even. Yeah, it'd be really nice to see Grandma Tyler's tea in some type of shop like here and there for people to buy instead of like just normally buying it online. But that's my opinion with that in this case. So, personally, I find Murray irksome because he only gets away with saying what he says because he's. Oh, is he actually gay? I didn't know that about Douglas Murray. Well, then again, that would explain why he's never really with a woman. But there you go. But I think I'm definitely being watched. If I make playlists on YouTube, the videos that I end up getting deleted with a month. Sucks, but be sure download all the videos, red pills you like. That's a good point. I don't know about myself, but I never really think of that, to be honest. But yeah, you never know. So. Don't get called a Nazi, be a Nazi. We were never asked. This definitely trend that hashtag, of course. No, ask about Zionism in Israel. Nazi. Hashtag you deport yourselves for us now. Yeah. Civic nationalism is kosher nationalism. I can definitely see that. What else? I think... I just realized it's like 13 minutes past 7. Right, okay, that's fine. Yep. I think what I will do now, folks, is I'm just going to have a quick break. Governments are pushing for the COVID passports now, yeah, especially after the announcement by Boris Johnson, who I know No Chance has made a video about this, but I find it funny how Boris Johnson once said, oh, there's not going to be any form of vaccination passports in the future whatsoever, and then recently, well, by the end of September, all the British public will have will have a vaccination passport, so no surprise there. Your gaydar is shocking, that Chief Moody. I know Henry Hill. It's absolutely shocking, so. Britain, aka China 2.0. Oh, yeah, I could definitely see that happening, Ragnar. Anyway, sorry, folks. What I'm just going to do is I'm going to have a quick break just for 5 minutes or two. And then I'll be back with the next part of the stream. So let me just go ahead and play a little bit of music just for you guys to listen to, just so you don't listen to dead air while I'm gone for a few minutes. Just like a quick smoke break, of course. I know it's a bad habit, but I need to have that break. It says we're just past the hour mark, so let me see here. But I'm happy that the amount of people that are watching the stream tonight. It's really awesome, guys. Thank you for sharing the stream, and thank you for sticking around as long as you have been with this channel, and of course with this episode. Really do appreciate that. Yeah, some music I'm gonna play for a bit. What music to play? Unless maybe I can actually pop in like a no, I'll put music on actually. I don't care if it's gonna. Well, actually, no. Maybe I should be careful with copyrighted music because, again, channel might get yeeted, of course. So, right, what song to play? God damn it! This is silly for just for this long to pick a song. Let me see. Actually, you know, I got just a song. I listened to this in one of Patriarch Alternative's videos about the summer camp event. Let me see if I can pop up here. Actually, no, wait a minute. It's copyright. Damn it. Pause. No, pause. Whoops. Yeah, I thought I was going to play that, but maybe not because of that. So, let me see. Alright, I'll play this song here, Younghead. I know it's a 1 hour loop, but you're not going to hear the full hour. I'll be back in 5 or 10 minutes, so bear with me just now. I'm just going to have a short break, and I'll be back with the next topic. So bear with me, guys, and I'll be back soon. One sec.
Put a bucket on my head because I really wanna go. I cannot Escape hype, I'ma pull up in a bike. Till then I ain't need to buy another iPad for my life. I can never trust a soul unless they're funny and they right. Maybe I should be more happy or I might be standing right. Hey, escape hype, I'ma pull up in a bike. Till then I need to buy another iPad for my life. I can never trust a soul unless they're funny and they right. Maybe I should be more happy or I might be standing right. Went into the store and bought a jacket that is super awesome. I got happy when I watched a TV show that's super wholesome. When I was playing the piano, I felt very accomplished. I went outside my house and walked into the party, started talking. Put a bucket on my head because I really wanna go. I cannot see too messages, so I'ma walk into my home. And then the lyrics don't mean anything. I'm gonna find them now and then the funny has arrived. And that they or a doge. Escape hype, I'ma pull up in a bike. Till then I ain't need to buy another iPad for my life. I can never trust a soul unless they're funny and they right. Maybe I should be more happy or I might be standing right. Hey, escape hype, I'ma pull up in a bike. Till then I need to buy another iPad for my life. I can never trust a soul unless they're funny and they right. Maybe I should be more happy or I might be standing right. Hey, I'm really on my head. Escape hype, I'ma pull up in a bike. Till then I ain't need to buy another iPad for my life. I can never trust a soul unless they're funny and they right. Maybe I should be more happy or I might be standing right. Hey, escape hype, I'ma pull up in a bike. Till then I need to buy another iPad for my life. I can never trust a soul unless they're funny and they right. Maybe I should be more happy or I might be standing right. Went into the store and bought a jacket that is super awesome. I got happy when I watched a TV show that's super wholesome. When I was playing the piano, I felt very accomplished. I went outside my house and walked into the party, started talking. Put a bucket on my head because I really wanna go. I cannot see too messages, so I'ma walk into my home. And then the lyrics don't mean anything. I'm gonna find them now and then the funny has arrived. And that they or a doge. Escape hype, I'ma pull up in a bike. Till then I ain't need to buy another iPad for my life. I can never trust a soul unless they're funny and they right. Maybe I should be more happy or I might be standing right. Hey, escape hype, I'ma pull up in a bike. Till then I need to buy another iPad for my life. I can never trust a soul unless they're funny and they right. Maybe I should be more happy or I might be standing right. Hey, I'm really on my head. Escape hype, I'ma pull up in a bike. Till then I ain't need to buy another iPad for my life. I can never trust a soul unless they're funny and they right. Maybe I should be more happy or I might be standing right. Hey, escape hype, I'ma pull up in a bike. Till then I need to buy another iPad for my life. I can never trust a soul unless they're funny and they right. Maybe I should be more happy or I might be standing right. Went into the store and bought a jacket that is super awesome. I got happy when I watched a TV show that's super wholesome. When I was playing the piano, I felt very accomplished. I went outside my house and walked into the party, started talking. Put a bucket on my head because I really wanna go. I cannot see too messages, so I'ma walk into my home. And then the lyrics don't mean anything. I'm gonna find them now and then the funny has arrived. And that they or a doge.
And I am back. Just let me get back to the full screen again. Hold on 1 second. Right, there we go. Right, perfect. Let me see here. Right, let me just have a quick look at the chat, just see what's been seen. I take it everyone didn't like the song I played. My apologies. I just thought I'll just play a song just for the time being. So new anthem. Nah, I don't know if I'll make that the anthem for Mood of the Nation, but I do see everyone did not did not like the song. My apologies, folks. It's just a song I thought I would play just for a bit before I came back. So, 1 second here. Just get sort of a microphone. There we go. Perfect. All right. So bring it back. Bass playlist moody. Everyone seemed to be laughing. Make it stop. No, it's not stop. Anyway, so what the point is, I'm back, folks. So let's have a gander at the at the next topic at hand. The chief has been compromised by horrendous memes. Everyone's saying like bracing it, so brace for the song to play back. Oh, that's funny. So, but I do see people that do like the song. So all right, fair enough. So that's fine. Anyway, so next topic at hand here. This was something I discovered on Telegram while I was looking through it before I started the stream today, and it's all to do with Anne-Marie Waters. Just thought it would be something kind of funny to maybe go over. It's a recent video they have uploaded onto, I think it's for the official For Britain channel, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, wrong bit. Let's see here. Right. Of course, got the two videos, yeah, in question, because the other one ties into what we're going to be talking about just now. The video is called The Smearing Threat. This is, of course, by Anne-Marie Waters on the official For Britain YouTube channel. I'll just go back onto here real quick. And then I'll also get this link. Let me see here. All I will say, folks, is music is very subjective. It's very, whatever music you like it. If you don't like it, then, you know, Marie Vodka. Oh dear, let's see. Also, another thing I've noticed, by the way, folks, is from what I've seen with this stream, it's got 71 likes with, oops, shut up, Anne-Marie. And then also, I've now got 1,037 subscribers, which again, that's very awesome to see. Thank you also again so much for your support, and I really do appreciate that. It's really awesome of you guys. Anyway, let me just get onto this part here. I'll just share the screen again. Let me see here. Share audio. And then we'll see from here. So I'll just get onto the video itself. Okay, so this was uploaded yesterday, right? Okay, fair enough. So I've not seen this video. This is literally the first time I'm going to be watching this with you guys. So let's have a gander at this, and then we'll see from there. So For Britain, smearing. Now, just before we go any further, this is going to be quite important to bring this up in terms of smearing, and I'll get to why in a second. But let's just watch this video with Anne-Marie Waters in it, just to see real quick.
Following the recent parliamentary by-election in Batley and Spain, George Galloway, one of the candidates, said he was going to challenge the result in court. The seat was won by Labour, with a tiny majority of only around 300 votes. Galloway told GB News that one of the reasons he will use to challenge the result is untrue statements made about him during the campaign by the Labour candidate Kim Ledbetter. Both myself and For Britain are constantly lied about by other parties and the press, yet with no legal recourse. Far-right, racist, neo-fascist, even Nazi. These are the slurs levelled at us, with no ability for us to respond or set the record straight. Our Wikipedia page portrays us as a minor far-right party. Neither claim is true, but we cannot amend our Wikipedia page. We are expected to just put up with it. In the run-up to the Hartlepool local elections in May, Labour candidate Tom Feeney publicly stated that For Britain has previously stood a candidate that belonged to the banned National Action Group. What he didn't say is that this person has been expelled from For Britain for that reason. He is therefore lying. He is lying by omission. But we are expected to just put up with it. A leaflet was distributed by a group called Hartlepool Against Racism. It told several outright lies about me and my party, but we are expected to just put up with it.
Okay, so just real quick. So I can understand Anne-Marie Waters' point about smearing, and of course all these smear pieces being thrown at for Britain here and there, which I can completely understand. Smearing, smear pieces and the like are horrible, you know, especially to the point where you cannot make a rebuttal or response to that, you know, making yourselves clear that, hey, you know, these are all complete lies, and, you know, blah, blah, blah. So I definitely understand her perspective on that, and it sucks, to be honest with you. There's just one problem to that, however. A very major, glaring problem with that. Didn't she make a video like this back in April of last year? Now, I think I joined PA round about in August or September time, somewhere around then last year, but but in hindsight, well, looking back on it, I think it's kind of funny. She's making a video about smearing, and it's the threat of smearing towards her and her political group. When she made this video, we'll have a look at this real quick.
Right, good morning. I had absolutely no intention of making this video today, but I woke up this morning with so many messages and questions and comments that sometimes you just have to speak, sometimes you just have to say. Right out, straight out, unprepared, say what you think. And the messages I'm getting are about patriotic alternative. Now, my history I don't have a history with Mark Collett, I've never met him, but he has made videos about me, attacking me personally, saying all I need is a good man, women shouldn't be leaders. In other words, misogynistic, homophobic, little spiteful little man who doesn't like women in leadership positions.
Oh, Anne-Marie, are you smearing Mark Collett and the patriarchal alternative? How dare you? How effing dare you? I can't believe you would do something like this. Anyway, just continue on from there real quick.
And has decided to make that his attack route rather than actually engage on policy. That's his preferred method, and that's absolutely fine if that's what he wants to do. I, on the other hand, have never launched a personal attack on anyone for their skin colour, their sex, their sexuality, anything of the kind. I wouldn't do so because I think it's immoral and stupid.
You just called Mark Collett little in this video, but that's, you know, beside. Actually, no, that's not beside the point, because you just said that, oh, I would never do any smear pieces or belittle or smear anyone in particular, but she just kind of did that with Mark. But anyway, I'll just go back onto this video real quick, just to continue on from there with the rest of this video, because I think it's important to have both videos side by side as like a comparison sort of thing of the utter hypocrisy from Anne-Marie Waters. But we'll make a final point about that towards the end, and then we'll see from there. So
I don't think we should put up with it. I don't think we should be expected to. Now, this has to change. If mainstream politicians are going to make such alarming statements about their opponents, they must be called upon to justify them. Calling opponents racists or Nazis without explanation or clarification is deeply unfair and is a genuine threat to open and honest debate and therefore to democracy. If the press call us these names, they must be obliged to give us a right of reply. That they are not is quite shocking. It's scandalous.
Yeah.
Natural justice demands that people who are smeared in the media by other parties or left-wing activists should have the ability to respond.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Again, kind of going back to this video, it's the completely the polar opposite of that,
but also it's not engaging in politics. I am here for politics. I am here to offer real proposals. I have a real manifesto that is broader than let's throw black people out of the country. So if you want a manifesto that is solely about throwing black people out of the country,
oh, Anne-Marie,
then by all means do go and join Patriotic Alternative. I am not your woman, and this is not your party. I will never be that person. I will never propose that. What is the proposal? Are we going to go around and physically round up black and Asian people, regardless if they were born here or not, and throw them out of the country? How will the world react to that? Will we ever be able to make a business deal again? It could lead even to a declaration of war. It's pathetic and dangerous and immoral and disgusting, and I will never engage in it. I will also never believe that the Jews are plotting in their basement to destroy everything I care about. It's stupid and it's pathetic. And as for my quote-unquote links to Israel, I have no links to Israel. I have never been to Israel. I have never engaged with the Israeli government. I have never had a penny. Apparently I'm funded by Mossad. It's ridiculous. It's absurd. My links with Israel are quite simply that I don't hate it and I don't hate Jews. If that is what you are looking for, by all means go to Patriotic Alternative. I have nothing to offer you if that is what you are looking for. If you want a woman hating, gay hating, black people hating, Asian hating party, this is not it. We are sensible, reasonable, fair-minded people. And yes, I still want Britain to remain demographically a British majority. Yes, I do, but that is completely different from rounding up innocent people and throwing them out of the country. If that's really what you are after, if that is a proposal you take seriously, once again, I am not the person for you. We cannot do these things. We cannot go to Germany in the 1930s. We can't. I won't. It's not who I am. I am not that person.
Okay. I love the way I paused this video here. But right, just real quick with this part here. We watched both this video and we also watched this video. Again, just doing a bit of comparison. Don't you love Anne-Marie Waters talking about how it's wrong for all these mainstream media types, you know, the establishment and all of that, calling Anne-Marie Waters and for Britain, you know, a quote-unquote minor far-right group, and you know, quote or so on and so forth, and how they never get a right to have to respond or even to challenge some of these claims here and there. But then in that entire video, this one here, she completely belittles, smears Patriarchal Alternative and Mark Collette, who's also, of course, we all know the leader of Patriarchal Alternative. You just have to love the utter hypocrisy from this woman regarding to both these videos. Let me just see if I can finish off this video, and I'm sure there may be something that might contradict what's been said here with the other video got up here. So let's finish these off real quick just now.
Natural justice demands it, and democracy demands it. The British people are being swindled. They are lied to time and again and denied a genuine voice at the ballot box. I have offered to debate my opponents countless times. That's all I want, an open and honest debate. But they won't debate me because they know they can't win. And they know that lying and smearing is far more effective. They also know they can lie and smear with impunity, without consequence. For Britain will fight these lies. The British people deserve better. They deserve a democracy, and we intend to give it to them. We will bring back democracy. We will bring back Britain. Thank you for watching. If you agree with
go back to this part real
the
quick.
ability to respond, the British people are being swindled. They are lied to time and again and denied a genuine voice at the ballot box. I have offered to debate my opponents countless times. That's all I want, an open and honest debate. But they won't debate me because they know they can't win. And they know that lying and smearing is far more effective. They also know they can lie and smear with impunity, without consequence.
Right. So let's have a look at this video again. Maybe there might be something here that might contradict what's said with that video. So let's finish off here.
I've seen as well that Iconoclast has made a video saying that Rishi Sunak shouldn't be Prime Minister because he's not British. Now, I don't like particularly Rishi Sunak. I think he's just another bloody banker. He's an establishment figure. I have no desire for this kind of leadership whatsoever. But what I won't attack him for is his skin colour. And the reasons for that are because A, it's immoral, B, it's just not who I am and I never will be. But C, Iconoclast, you realise that Jeremy Corbyn is the demographic you're looking for. Would you rather him? I mean, I can give you a long list of British people who you would prefer over Rishi Sunak. I can do it. Go for it. Absolutely go for it. He also mentioned Priti Patel. Priti Patel, who has done more to rein in immigration in this country than any Home Secretary for a very long time, but she's not good enough because of her skin colour. Once again, I repeat, if that is what you want, go for it. I, Anne-Marie Waters, will never, ever be a racist, a homophobe, a misogynist, or an anti-Semite. Ever. I want fair, just, reasonable, responsible policies to turn this country around. That is the leadership I am offering. If you want that, please get on board with For Britain. If you want the other thing, go to Mark Collette. No problem.
Okay, so I didn't quite hear anything about debating or anything like that at all, but you can kind of see the point being made here. It's oh, jeez, this you can just see the absolute hypocrisy of Anne-Marie Waters. I can also see people in the chat who are just yeah, completely just laughing at of what's been said about about what Anne-Marie Waters said in the video. Now, I just want to make myself also very clear as well. I'm not trying to make some kind of bitch fest or try to make some kind of I don't know what you would call it, like towards For Britain or Anne-Marie Waters. This was something that I just thought was very funny to see. After watching that video, because I've seen some of Anne-Marie Waters' the videos in the past, especially the video where she was got drunk, I believe, and yeah, it wasn't exactly a very professional stream she did, but you know. I do see people in the chat saying debate Mark, debate Laura. I would love to see that. I would love to see a debate between between either Mark Collette or Laura Tyler versus Anne-Marie Waters. That would be something I would love to see. Democracy won't save us. Well, just look what's going on with democracy now. It's got us in this mess to begin with. So, let's see here. That's what's funny, because so many new supporters from this video. Well, that's good. I guess Anne-Marie Waters doesn't understand the concept of free publicity, but what can you really do with that? So, selective memory engaged. Oh man. Yeah, no chance. Edit is better law. No, it's definitely much better. In fact, you know what? Just for the hell of it, let me see if I can find that video for you guys. Because yeah, No Chance's video of Anne-Marie Waters is just priceless. Let me see if I can find that here. Anne-Marie Waters. Damn it, right, 1 second. I'll see if I can find his channel. And I'm sure I can find that video in his channel. I'm sure he's still got up there. 1 second here. Videos, right, 1 sec. It should be there. It's quite an old video. Well, it's not old, but it's Here's the one. Here's the one. Drunk Emery Waters goes on his anti-Semitic rant. Right, I'll just share that real quick. Share the audio and blah blah blah. There we go. Hide that as well. So enjoy. No chances video on Anne-Marie Waters. Just put it full screen as well. Here we go.
You know that if you so much as step out of line remotely, and when I say step out of line, I mean not praise Israel. That's stepping out of line, and they will come in and they will ruin your life. And we've seen that again and again and again. Not only have they been taking your money all these years, they've also been raping your kids, and we're not able.
Anne-Marie. See, this is what happens when you put about drinking her. Then it's like it goes. She goes the deep end when she has a bit of the alcohol in her. So.
To oppose them, lest we be labelled racists, fascists by the national press. That's where we are, and I keep sort of stopping to admit where we are, because today we've got celebrities backpedaling like crazy to distance themselves from Black Lives Matter. But we can and will come out of it, and that's what I need most people listening to this to understand, is that it is dark. Blimey, it is dark. But from this darkness will come light. And because Black Lives Matter have made it so obvious, well, then the people of Europe will make themselves known, I hope. But in the meantime, we are struggling. We really, really are struggling.
Uh-oh.
The cream of the crop. Huh?
As per usual. That's brilliant. There we go. Just thought I'd play that video again, just to finish off this part. Going to that, so you're very welcome. Kieran Roberts, alcohol emojis. Farage hated her because she's a pisshead and gets leery when drunk. Well, I think with that video we can kind of see that. So, Noam White, she doesn't even look northwestern European. Has those dead eyes. Never noticed that before, but now you mention that. Sorry, who was the? Noam White. Sorry, my bad. It's a valid point. Noam White regarding to that. So. You could pause on the AMW video at any point and the picture is always hideous. Try it. Yeah. I think we've already tried that. Maybe we'll just move on. Because like I said, I don't want to make this come off as like this is some kind of smear piece with Anne-Marie Waters or the for Britain for that matter. It's just for a bit of banter, that sort of thing. And also responding to the video she made yesterday regarding to what we just saw. So I think my final thoughts on that is, yeah, it sucks with the smearing towards her and for Britain, but it's like in the past she did the same or either similar or the same or the exact same thing when it comes to Mark Collette or Patriotic Alternative, and it's like at that point you have no room to criticize the mainstream media when you've done that yourself towards PA. But hey, there you go. So that's that. So it's pretty funny. So really funny. Let me see here. Oh God, oh dear. Who is Anne-Marie Waters? Is she a pretty big deal? Sorry, ignorant burger here. No, she's a nobody. I mean, it's... Anne-Marie is an odd name for a... Oh, God. Oh, dear. So, let me see here. Go to Mark Collette, no problem. Dude, based. First time I've heard Laura curse. Let me see. Don't know if I've seen that, but Now, is that quite clear? I'm pretty sure that is pretty clear, Anne-Marie Waters, that you're a massive hypocrite regarding to that video. So, but anyway, that's the last I'm gonna say about that. Pray Patel bollocks. For Britain, just posted a video where we should all grow up the comments. Maybe we could do that another time, because that's coming up to 10 to 8. Like I said, I was going to stop the stream at either 10 to 8 or 5 to 8, because Ayatollah's going to be live in a few minutes' time. For FC, I've just seen a clip of Don Butler going viral on Twitter again. Should look it up. I'll have a quick look at that just to see what's up with that. I'm actually really surprised I'm still on Twitter. I should be suspended like a long while ago with Twitter, but hey ho, I'm still on it. I don't know how, but it's there. What was it? Don Butler. Let's see. Oops. Oh, God damn it. That should be it. Right, again, it's from Shinobi. So this is the MP. Oh my God! Earlier after I called Boris Johnson a liar, I was thrown out of Parliament immediately. But he is a liar, and enough is enough. I need to call it out. So this is the. I'm assuming. Is this the video that's in question? Leave comments for saying but it lied over that. Okay, so this is all going viral. Right, okay. Well, what to do is we'll finish off the stream with this part here. 3 hours ago. Right, okay. Let me just have a quick look here. Right, see, gotcha. Right, that's fine. Right, perfect. Okay, so let me just close that. There's only 4 comments. Okay. Oh, this is the race baiting politician. Right, yeah. I think I've heard about her before. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. So screen share that. What I'll do is I'll just play the video of her in the comments, and then we'll watch the video.
Our country have paid with their lives because the Prime Minister spent the last 18 months misleading this House and the country. Peter Stefanik from the CW has over 27 million views on his online. And let me tell you some of them. He highlights that the Prime Minister said the economy has grown by 73%. It's just not true. Reinstated nurses bursary, just not true. There wasn't an app working anywhere in the world, just wasn't true. Tories invested 34 billion in the NHS, not true. The Prime Minister said we have severed the link between infection and serious disease and death. Not only is this not true, Madam Deputy Speaker, but it is dangerous, and it's dangerous to lie in the pandemic. And I'm disappointed that the Prime Minister has not come to the House to correct the record and to correct the fact that he has lied to this House and the country over and over again.
Order. I'm sure that the member will reflect on her words just then, perhaps correct the record.
Madam Deputy Speaker, what would you rather, a weakened leg or a severed leg? You know, at the end of the day, the Prime Minister has lied to this House time and time again. And it's funny that we get in trouble in this place for calling out the lie rather than the person lying.
Order, 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 order. Can you please reflect on your words and withdraw your remarks?
Deputy Speaker, I've reflected on my words, and somebody needs to tell the truth in this House that the Prime Minister has lied.
Under the power given me by Standing Order number 43, I order the member to withdraw immediately from the House for the remainder of the day's sitting.
Well, that was earlier today. So here's a video she made on her Twitter account.
Hey, I'm just leaving.
What the fuck happened there? Wait a minute. What happened there? Well, that was bizarre anyway. But just real quick, as you can see, Black fist sign, no surprise there. Blue heart, I don't know what the blue heart's meant to be. Blue check mark, of course, no surprise there. Here's a video.
Okay, I'm just leaving Parliament now because I've been thrown out for calling Boris Johnson a liar. But he is a liar. He's lied to the House and the country over and over again, and I've had enough and I needed to call it out. So I'm leaving Parliament.
That's wonderful. I'm pretty sure she's the same woman, if I'm not mistaken, who, we'll just go back here real quick, who, correct me if I'm wrong, is she the woman who was stopped by the police and then she accused of the police of being racist because they stopped her for being, because she was black or something like that? Or, I don't know, I might be completely wrong on that, maybe I'm thinking of something completely different, but, anyway, so, but that's that. I need to go now. Hope you all enjoyed the rest of the evening. Thanks for the stream, Chief Minnie. Well, thank you very much for watching, Laura. I really appreciate that. And also thank you very much for sharing the stream as well. I really do appreciate that. You take care for now. In fact, speaking of which, it's just judging from his God damn it. Judging from his recommendations, Twitter thinks Moody is black. Oh dear. Anyway, so let's I'll definitely end the stream for tonight. Yeah, Gamma Sandwich. Yep, see, that's her, same woman. Right. Well, that PM, she's a complete scumbag. So trying to use her race like some kind of scapegoat, despite the fact she's a member of Parliament. But but she's black. She needs to feel oppressed from society or some gay stuff like that. Anyway, that being said, I'm going to end the stream tonight, folks. What I'm just going to do is I'm going to also see if I can post Ayatollah's stream link so that you can all jump over to that stream when this stream comes to an end. Let me just see if I can find his channel real quick. 1 second here. It is this one, yep. The telephone conversation with the regime apologist live. Let me just copy and paste that, and I'll paste it into the chat here just now. And there we go, perfect. I'll even just put it on the screen as well. So there you go. So that's the link for Ayatollah's stream for 8 o'clock. After the stream comes in end, just head over to that stream and tell Ayatollah I've sent you all, if you want. Of course, if you want to, regarding to that. So that's all going to come to an end. I really appreciate the turnout tonight, guys. It's really awesome for you all to be here. I really do appreciate that. It's gained a lot more subscribers and, of course, more likes on the stream alone. That's really awesome. Again, thank you all so much for the continued support. Let me just see if I can play a song for this evening as like an outro sort of thing. I'll even also put this banner up. This one here. Perfect. And then I'll get to this part here. Just so I could play a song from Pogo as a way of like an ending song kind of thing. But that being said, thank you all very much for watching. This is Chief Moody signing out. I will see you all on Sunday with episode 15 of the Mood of the Nation podcast. This is Chief Moody. You've been watching the Mood of the Nation. I will see you all on Sunday. Thank you, stay safe, and take care. Good night.
Think we found our new sound, Naboo.
Open your mind. Let us begin our quest to find the new sound. I've got new. Nicey, nicey, zoo. I've got new. Look at them shine. Zoo. I've got new. Nicey, nicey, zoo. I've got new. Look at them shine. Fancy, and Dingle Time
must choose. It's cold outside. My name is Mr. Susan. You must choose, and now it is time for you to do the choosing. I am Mr. Teen. I've got new. You must choose. If you do, I've got new. Look at them shine. I am Mr. Teen. I've got new. You must choose. If you do, I've got new. Look at them shine.
Trapped in cabinets.
Can I get out? Will it get out? Of course he will.
You like a dingle dime, Vince, Vincy. Dingle dime, better dance. You like a dingle dime. You walk in on the face. Happy, better dance. You like a dingle dime, Vince, Vincy. Dingle dime, better dance. You like a dingle dime. You walk in on the face. Happy, better dance. Nicey, nicey, zoo, zoo. I've got new. Zoo, zoo. Nicey, nicey, zoo. You better. I've got new. Look at them shine. Nicey, nicey, zoo, zoo. I've got new. Zoo, zoo. Nicey, nicey, zoo, zoo. Nicey, nicey, zoo, zoo. Nicey, nicey, zoo, zoo. I've got new. Zoo, zoo. Nicey, nicey, zoo. You better. I've got new. Look at them shine. Nicey, nicey, zoo, zoo. I've got new. Zoo, zoo. Nicey, nicey, zoo, zoo. Nicey, nicey, zoo, zoo.
That's the end.
What do you mean that's the end? That's not. It's the beginning of something interesting.
Listen, that's the end of that saga.
What? Are you Icelandic?